Hi, I'm Noah Bombard, and here's what's happening in the ET Newsroom Friday, June 11th. Well, we had the opening arguments in the Jose Collazo trial yesterday. Mike LaBella was on hand to cover that. We have it in today's Eagle-Tribune and online. Now, this is the gentleman who was accused of shooting another man after finding him in bed with his ex-girlfriend. This was more than a year ago, but it's just finally come to trial. Now, the unusual thing yesterday was jurors actually took a field trip. They boarded a bus and headed over to the house where the man was shot. Mike LaBella shot the video you're watching right now. The jurors actually toured the house. The more damning evidence actually occurred when the jurors returned to court and they actually saw photos of the victim, Jose Fuentes, a 27-year-old. They saw the photos that were taken right after the killing. The man had about 3 bullets in him. His bloodied body was lying on the bed. Those are going to be tough images for the defense to try and fight. Now, we've already got an idea where this trial is heading. The defense has already said basically to the jurors, take a look at the witnesses in the case. They're saying that many of them are convicted felons or admitted liars. So that seems to be the area that the defense is going to be concentrating on, is whether or not these witnesses who are testifying are really credible. The trial is continuing today. Mike LaBella is in court. He'll have a story up on that tomorrow. Witnesses are continuing to testify, so we still have a lot to hear yet on this trial. Well, in what seems to be a recurring theme here, we had a bank robbery yesterday. If you're watching Eagle-Tribune.com, you would have seen our breaking news story on the Oceana Bank in Derry getting robbed. Now, this is the second time in 3 months this bank has been hit. Police don't believe it was necessarily the same person who robbed the bank, but it was twice within 3 months. Now, like each of the bank robberies we've covered, there is, of course, security camera footage. You're looking at the gentleman right now. If you got a good look at him, he is actually wearing a Yankees hat, if that's any clue as to who he could be. The man is identified as being about 5'8", medium build, and short brown hair. And yes, I do have an alibi. As I mentioned yesterday, I said I was going to be sitting down with reporter Jarrett Banks doing an audio podcast about this conspiracy and fraud allegations happening up in southern New Hampshire. We did that this morning. That'll be up on the website this afternoon. You can just click play there or go to the Behind the Headlines blog. You can find that on the blogs tab on our navigation bar. Just a reminder, as always, you can find all this and a lot more at Eagle-Tribune.com right now.